Hi, YouTube fans. This is Matt of Post April 6th YouTube channel. Today is my last day of working at the grocery store. And usually I have these pajamas on after I get through making breakfast myself. It's this type of breakfast. And I am doing this so I can have more time to focus on doing things on YouTube and live on my Social Security benefits. So I'm going to go ahead and start eating. And the kitty is she's right there. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. There we go. Nice scrambled eggs with New York cheddar cheese, Vermont cheese, and it's three different cheddar blends. Good. You're a good kitty. And if any of you are wondering what day I moved in here, I've discussed this before, but if this is the first time for some of you watching this YouTube channel, it was July 5th, 2022, and I arrived inside this apartment after I had been gone through the new tenant signing of lease, and it may or may not be called activation, but it's activation. And I came in here somewhere between 1:30 p.m. and 2 p.m. Mountain Time. Yep. After being away from Denver for at least 18 months. And believe me, 18 months is a hell of a long time. And it was before I adopted my cute kitty cat, Isabella. Oh no, wait a minute, that's not right, that's not right. When I moved to Huntington, I first moved to Huntington in December 15, 2020. I didn't adopt her until January 27, 2021. Okay, now I got that corrected. But Isabel was with me, and she was meowing. We were going, meow, 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 meow. Because she was confused why she was here, but she got acclimated and she got over it. Oh, you were cleaning yourself. That is extra thick. Private select bacon. Mm-mm-mm. Good bacon. And there's a close-up of my coffee mug. Look at those books. It is a real, ideal bookshelf style coffee mug. Got it at tattered cover bookstores. Oh, now my kitty's begging for food. Here, kitty. Here, kitty. Here's some food. There's some bacon. I know you love your bacon. I'm in the mood for some classical music. So now I'm going to put on the nice little clock radio. Stay tuned, it's going to get more interesting. Listen to that classical music. Oh, that's full blast. That's a violin concerto. Yeah, now she's getting away. She's heading towards her cat food dish. There we go. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, let me go take the dinner plate away. Let me go take the dinner plate away, and I'll talk about some more interesting things. Please stay tuned. There's going to be more. Huh. Let's do it this way then. God. That's whipped cream on top of the coffee. This thing didn't want to cooperate. I just made another cup of coffee. Okay, so I don't know exactly when I will be doing this, but it will be one of the things that was on one of the first YouTube clips I did called The Bucket List. And where it will be specifically is on East 50th Avenue and Jackson. The building is still there, but it looks way different than when my father was there running his own diesel repair business back in the 70s. I believe what it is a storage facility for a furniture company. But what furniture company it is, I'm not exactly sure. And, I better not say any names because I do not want to be red flagged and heavily cited by YouTube, because that could happen. And it's a neat looking red brick building that was probably built in the 40s or the 50s. I mean, it's pretty old. It's pretty old. I think it was built somewhere between 1938 and 1954. It's old. And it's in an industrial part of Denver. It's almost the far northeast so far. And it's more like the far north part of Denver, where it comes close to the Commerce City limits. And it's also on the tail end of Denver County and is close to Adams County. Or, I guess another way it could be, it's just a hunch. It could be at the outer edge of Denver County, but it's still close to Adams County either way. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. I had to blow my nose. The other thing I am going to do sooner or later, I don't know exactly when this is going to be, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, I think it's pronounced Clifford Art Museum, that is really close to downtown. I believe it is somewhere between West 12th and West 14th Avenue, near the main part of the Denver Public Library system. And I have been thinking about this. In fact, as I was filming this and eating breakfast and cooking, making coffee, after I was done eating the breakfast, I took the plate to the kitchen and again cooked the coffee, or not cook the coffee, let the coffee brew through the K-Pod or the K-Cup Keurig coffee maker. I'm thinking about in the next month or so going to the Forney Museum, because that place is pretty neat. And me doing a tour of Denver Health Medical Center, I don't think it's going to work. I pretty much flushed that one down the drain. Because the one guy who I wanted to interview one-on-one, and that would be the only thing I would be allowed to do, and it would be in an enclosed room where you couldn't see anything else that goes on in the hospital. You know, that's the security regulations that Denver Health Medical Center has. It was the neurology specialist who gave me treatment while I was in the hospital. It's Dr. Michael Bly. But Dr. Bly is unfortunately going to be retiring. He's had enough. He wants to retire and not have to deal with the pressures of doing the job that he has, because I'm sure he loves it. But even the best people who really feel dedicated get to a point where, like, it's time to retire. It's time to move on. Yeah, that guy is at least 65, 67, somewhere in that age bracket. Okay, and the other thing that I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be doing this pretty soon, in the next 2 to 3 days, I'm going to start doing it. I'm going to put more things up on my eBay store. Yes. Because I have had an eBay store since September 14th or September 17th of 2016. Yep. That's a little, just a tiny bit more than 8 years of time by now. You know what I think I will do? So you guys can see something that's pretty interesting. I'm going to show some postcards I'm going to be putting up on my eBay store. They're not up yet, but I have to list them. But I'll show you the actual. It's not images. It's an actual um, video footage of me displaying them about like this. I'll be right back. Hi, kitty. Hi. Whoops. Hi, kitty. Yeah, I wanted to show images of Isabella up close. Go ahead, keep cleaning yourself. It's all right. Okay, so here are the images of the postcards. That's one. That's another. And here's one more. This one has a 1925 postmark on it. And here is something of England, St. Ives. And I assume that is Germany. Take a look here. No? That's Prague. That's Prague. That's wrong. And here's another. And here's another one. This one, I believe it's England because it says the dainty postal souvenir. And it's got a postmark from Manium, Pennsylvania. This one is the Eiffel Tower. Look. And that one is blank. Here where it has more of a broader, more like a sky view of it. Panoramic. See? You can tell in the back it's never been used. And this one is Leeds, England. This is either France or Germany. This is Burgaz. It has a 1900 postmark on it. I'm going to get big bucks for that one. I'm going to start the opening bid in an auction for $2. I'll get $2 easily out for it. This one has a ton of writing all the way around it. Yeah, this one's France. Somewhere in France. God, the print on that is so damn small I can't make out a thing. I don't know where it is in France. I really don't. This one is Jerusalem. Look at that. That one is one of the domes. You know, the holy domes, Christian domes. That is, I think it's Balholm, Norway. Look at that. Look at that mountain. And that nice sea or body of water. House of Parliament, that's England. No doubt about it. That's London, England. No doubt about it. I want to do more than just do this part of the vlog. I'm going to do later on in the day. So I got lots and lots and lots of items I got lots and lots of items to discuss, and I'm also going to put up some nice blank pages where I'll put up some good words and enhance the video. But for now, that's all. But this vlog isn't over yet. There's going to be more. Hi! Hello again, YouTube fans. My day at the grocery store has been completed. I worked every single minute that I was supposed to be there. It was just a 4-hour shift. Even though I had the usual hard work and complications, the day went well. And I signed the documents that I'm not allowed to talk about to finalize my day. And I cleaned out my locker. And now I am at an IHOP store located on East Florida and South Colorado Boulevard. Yes. And I am about to enjoy eating three original buttermilk pancakes. It's going to be fun. Look at those pancakes. And what it has on top of it is that old-fashioned original maple syrup. Well, here's some more great information and interesting things to talk about with my day of ending employment at the grocery store and getting involved in a new agenda, my life going in a different direction, and going through quite an adventure. Well, I just finished eating at IHOP, and I'm sorry there was a camera blooper. The camera slipped out of my hand. Yeah. I was getting pretty good at preventing that, but this day I fell a little short. I guess I just was so excited about no longer working there. My hands got a little, excited. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to point out some things about the, oh goodness, I don't have a name for it, but this is a shopping center that's been around for quite a long time. When I was a 5-year-old kid, this shopping center was here. Probably, I think it's safe to say this shopping center has been here for at least, and I kid you not, 55 years. Maybe even longer than that. Yes. So, why don't I point out a few things here? And I think what I'm going to point out will be interesting. Okay, that's Lamps Plus, and believe me, that is the best, one of the best places in the United States to get a lamp. It says Nordstrom Rack, but what that originally was Circuit City. Now let's go to the next place I'd like to point out. And this liquor store used to be here. She is still here, correction. It has been here for over 25 years. In fact, come to think of it, it's getting closer to 30 years. Yes. And let me point out about 3 or 4 more significant places. Okay, I believe it was right about here or there. There was a new furniture store that had unfinished furniture where once you buy it, even though it was already built, you painted it the colors you'd like to paint it. And I went with my dad back in the spring or early fall. No, correction. The summer. No, actually, let me correct that again. Oh, goodness. The spring of 1978. When I was a 5-year-old little kid. Yeah. No, yeah, that's... Sorry, I got confused. I was a 4-year-old, but soon to be a 5-year-old. And my dad drove up to that location in a 1967 GMC pickup truck that had a humongous 478 cubic inch total flow diesel in it. I mean, that truck had a hell of a lot of power. It sounded like a semi-truck because the engine was so powerful. Yes, it's true. I swear to God. And okay, let me okay, right here, it wasn't J. Crew, but right about here, approximately, was a tobacco shop called Smokers Inn. Yes, Smokers, then INN. I, personally, was an employee, part-time, for that store between late September of 1997 until January of 1998. Yes. And at the time, I was only 24 years old. I was involved in entrepreneurship. I had a company called Matt's Pipe Rejuvenation Company, where I cleaned up and did and outsourced pipe repairs on briar pipes. I cleaned them up myself, and then anything like stem replacement, a pipe that needed to be banded, a cracked shank, certain things to meerschaums like replacing stems and those threaded tenons, not tenon, and other things were outsourced to a qualified pipe repairman. And I had that company going from January 1997 until April of 1998. And let me pause here for a minute. Okay, 13 years after I ended my entrepreneurship with It started out as Matt's Pipe Rejuvenation Company, but then I changed it to Matt's Pipe Company because the trade name had a little bit better ring to it, you see. And 13 years after I ended it in April of 1998, I was savagely injured and had severe head trauma to this head by a white Nissan Maxima. And the date that I got hurt that bad wasn't in 1998. It was April 6th, 2011. Okay, let me point out two more before I have to end this part of the vlog, and then I go home and I discuss some more really interesting things. Okay, right here, there used to be a La Peeps, now it is a fitness facility. And up here, where Core Power Yoga is, was, and I swear to God, it's true, there was a Bennigan's restaurant. And that shut down somewhere between 2005 and 2008 when Bennigan's went bankrupt and they went under. Now, here's another thing about Bennigan's restaurants that most people don't know. I might be mistaken on this, but a year or two ago, I did a Google search about Bennigan's restaurants. I think what might have happened is there was a company that bought the rights to the name, and there's a few of them left. And I would assume, excuse me, that those are located not in Colorado, not in LA, not in New York, but in New York. No. Another slip of the tongue, darn it. In North Dakota and Minnesota, because North Dakota and Minnesota are adjacent to each other. You know, kind of like that. But that's all for now, but there's going to be more. So please stay tuned. It's going to get more interesting. I have to stop for now because I have to go into Safeway and do some grocery shopping, and then after that I'm going to head home. Please, like I said before, please stay tuned. Hi, YouTube fans again. Well, I was going to get this done sooner, but as soon as I got home, I had a ton of things to do. Not only did I put away all the groceries, but I fed Isabella her cat food. And then I had a big stack of mail to go through. And there was so much junk mail, I shredded a ton of it. And I mean really a ton of it. 2 different times I emptied out the wastebasket bin that was attached to the paper shredder, paper and document shredder. And then what I did was I filed a bunch of things away, and one folder had some stuff that I should have shredded years ago. So I took all of it out, and then I shredded that too. The number of times that I went to the dumpster was probably 3. Oh, I'm not kidding. There was a ton of stuff. I mean, there were booklets that were about this thick that I had to shred. Oh man. And then after I got all of that done and I got all the filing put away in the closet, I went over to my through all my receipts, and I got my personal expense report filed. It took quite a long. It took a considerable amount of time, and then after that, I did what's now today's report, October 10th, and I had to put stuff envelopes with $1, and I just kept stuffing and stuffing and stuffing, and I can't say who I donated to, but I donated about to 9 different organizations. I donated $1 each. That's all I can say. And I listened to some good Led Zeppelin music, and I got to smoke my pipe, and I did a few more little things. I did. Well, it's, you know, it's a new beginning for me now that I'm not working for the grocery store. I'm going to do more things to focus on putting more things up on YouTube. What exactly is going to happen in what order, I just don't know yet. Because I don't want to state all this stuff and then other things happen and then I have to take it back. You know, that's leading people on to things that I'm not going to wind up doing, and that's going to make some people a bit upset out of the 118 subscribers I have. But the subscribers are going to keep going up and up and up and up. It's just going to take time. It's not going to happen just like that. No. Sometimes it does, but a lot of the times it don't. Because the number of YouTube channels that there are worldwide are probably in the hundreds of thousands. Yeah. If it's not the hundreds of thousands, it's somewhere between 50 and 75,000. I mean, it's a lot. A lot. I mean, there's so many different things to look up on the YouTube channel. You can get a college education by looking things up on the YouTube channel. And that's just not saying something nice about YouTube. It's an honest-to-God fact. And I'm not just saying this because I felt this way for a year or two. No. It's longer than that, because YouTube has been in existence since 2006. And the list keeps going like this. Every day. More and more people become subscribers, or they at least set up a YouTube channel where they do nothing but subscribe to others, and they don't post anything of their own, or if they do, it's only like 3 or 4 videos. And on my YouTube channel, there's probably at least 268 videos, maybe more. I mean, there's so many I haven't counted lately. I've been so busy. And, okay. So, in the video before this one, that's going to be part of one long vlog, I went into Safeway, and I picked out at least 5 different groceries. And I didn't just go through 2 or 3 different aisles and pick them out and paid for them. No, I went through the whole store, from one end to the other. And one of the things I found in the store, I'm going to go get it, and I'll bring it back. It is shooting times, because I'm pro Second Amendment. This is what it looks like. This is what the back cover looks like. Now, all the stuff that is inside here, I would like to discuss it, but I have a bad feeling that YouTube is really going to severely criticize me, so I'm not going to crack it open. All I'm going to do is, on my own time, I'm going to review the I'm going to review the issue, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of neat things to read, and there's going to be a lot of neat imagery to see. Hold on. Yeah, while I was at work today, why don't I discuss that? I can't discuss everything that would happen, but I'll talk about this much. A lot of customers and coworkers were wishing me well, and they said good luck in retirement, and I'm like, it's not going to be retirement. I'm too young. I'm only 51. I'm not 61 or 71. And with me being on SSDI, the rules are that I'm not going to get SSA retirement until I am 67. That's a fact. There's no exceptions to the rule. It's the way it is. Well, here is one thing I'm considering doing in the next couple of months. And that is to take a trip to Washington, D.C. through Southwest Airlines. And I will use the plan where instead of paying for it outright and in full, it will be monthly payments. But I need to think really carefully about it if I'm going to do the monthly payment plan version of it. Yeah. Oh, here's another thing pertaining to the grocery store. I can't say the name of the company, but it is a pension benefits company, because I do have some pension benefits accumulated. I'm going to talk with the company about cashing out and getting my pension benefits in whatever lump sum they can get me, meaning taking it with me. But I have to write them a letter, and it will be up to them. It will be their decision, according to the rules, the bylaws, and the protocol, as to whether I get some type of lump sum. What that will be, I better not talk about it on YouTube, because I'm too worried about, one, identity fraud, and two, I don't want YouTube sending me a very nasty email saying that that my account's being suspended or whatever. No. I don't want to go through that. I really don't. I really don't. And, yep. Hold on. Let me show you an up-close thing of Isabella the cat. She's been really cute. Yep, she's so good at cleaning herself. Yeah, you're a good clean kitty. And she just lets me petting her like that. You're a neat kitty cat. Yes, you are. Look at you. I can tell you're happy. You got a nice wet nose. Yeah. Yeah. You're a wonderful kitty cat. Yeah, you like me doing that to the back of your neck. You like that. You're a wonderful kitty. Well, be grateful that you're not in Florida, because they're having some very bad hurricanes. And that would really make you feel scared. Yeah, we're in Denver, Colorado, and we're far away from the part of Florida that had been heavily damaged by Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton, because that's not you don't want to be in Florida unless it's really far upstate towards the Panhandle, is what I would assume would be the safest part. Okay, I got to get back to other parts of the YouTube channel, or this video, I mean. Okay, I'm back. And here was some really nice Christmas cards I got from a charitable organization. See? Wow. And here's another one. Wow. Well, I think that's going to be it for this YouTube vlog. And if any of you would like to send me something, a donation or just a nice little present, you can send it to Post April 6th YouTube channel at P.O. Box 371943, Denver, Colorado 80237. Again, that address is Post April 6th YouTube channel, P.O. Box 371943, Denver, Colorado 80237. And at the bottom of this YouTube vlog, I will have a link to my eBay store and a link to Upside. Yep, Upside. Because if you have an automobile, they can help you save some money on gas. Yep. Thank you, everybody, and goodbye.